What is up, YouTube? So we're watching XRP here, and we got our parallel channel set up. Had it set up all day pretty much since we had this, and this in, so we kind of knew where we was going. And this bottom down here too, but these three right here gave us a layout of our channel. And I'm hoping we're gonna keep trading inside of this channel and not bow out. I have these two yellow lines here, this one and this one, laid out. We could drop back to either one of these two. I don't see us going any lower than that. RSI is at the bottom, but we are on the 5-minute chart. I don't know if I can change it here or not. We could try it and see what the 1 hour says. Oh yeah, we can change it. I got a little long in, as y'all can see. It's not a big one. It's just like $30 at 15x or something. Just messing around with it. Oh, I wasn't expecting to sit here and watch it most of the day, so I didn't do any higher leverage than that. But so far it looks good. We've been running this channel for a while, but in about 3 hours this morning, we made up for 3 days. So we had a nice banana zone going here, and we still could come up here. Then once we break, we're gonna have to break the 291 zone. Between 290 and 292 is gonna be kind of tough. We do have some resistance right in here. Now this is bit Unix, so it's a little different. The prices are set a little different, so it don't really make that much of a difference when you're trading, because it goes off fair prices and you're not trading off a different app. So, but as you can see, and I'm gonna tell y'all a secret that y'all may not know. Let me move this back to the 15 minutes so we can keep an eye on it. Like I have, y'all can see this right here. It's up $25, which is 83%, and the position size is right around 300 XRP. Okay, but my liquidation price is 252. So to y'all that are new to trading, you can buy in with a higher leverage as long as you have plenty of liquidity. Just say I want to buy in with 40x leverage. Well, I would want at least $100 to add to margin after I bought in. And when you add the margin, it brings your liquidation price down. So just say this was a dump back now to 249.78 here. Well, I'd be liquidated, and we wouldn't want that. So I could add $20 and get it below this, but you never know when it's going to come crashing hard and throw a wick like it did back over yonder when Bitcoin dumped. So I always try to get at least 5 to 10 cents below your liquidation, below this your support level here. A lot of people will say, well, set a stop loss. Okay, we could do that. I don't know why it does that. But if it comes back, my profit is only $9.30 there. I mean, I could move it up, yeah, right below here, or right below here, but if it comes through, I've lost all that, and I got to find me another buy-in. So you'd have to wait till it came down and finished, and you seen it making a move to go back up. Then you could buy back in. So we're gonna cancel that because we don't want to stop loss at there. I could set a take profit. Just click it and drag it. I could drag it up to 289 here, 290. Could have took it here to where our resistance was, but you know, it wouldn't have did me a whole lot of good, because then I'd have had to buy in again. So long as you can keep your liquidation price below your support zones, you can let it ride. Just let it go. It starts getting too close for comfort, add some more margin, because at some point it's going to go back up. And this is mainly in case you fall asleep and forget to set a stop loss, or if you're afraid it's going to dip and you woke up and just say you're below your buy-in level here of 261 here. Say it dipped back to here, okay. You wake up and it's at 254. Well, guess what? At 252.20, 252.17, you get liquidated and lose everything you got in it. So you always go to your margin and just add margin, and it brings that down, so you ain't got to worry about it. So if you ever catch yourself in that position, click on margin. It'll be on your contract piece there. It says XRP and how many, shows all this stuff. You click on the margin, you can add 20, 50, 75, 100%, whatever you want to do to get you down well below here, so you can be comfortable knowing you're not going to get put out. Because I've seen a lot of times I've wicked down to right above my liquidation price before I knew all this. This is a long time ago. And there's been times it's wicked down and hit my liquidation price and closed me out. And that was in big dumps that Bitcoin does. It'll shoot way down here, then you get a shooting star going back up. You got this big long wick. But anyway, I just wanted to tell that to y'all. If y'all want to start trading, I'll put the link to BitUnix in the description down there. But I figured we'd just watch this for a few and kind of see what it's going to do. I see we're hitting this one at 268.93. We could pull back to here and bounce off his 266. Worst case scenario, yeah. Worst case scenario, we hit 258, 257.98 on here, which is probably 259 on TradingView. So, and with this doing this, what I'll do is I'll remove this. I'll spread out my thing here. I try to keep my tops pretty close. Tops aren't as important when you're going uphill. That bottom's your main objective. So we'll pull back a little bit. Now we have two places we can go here. Two possibilities. I got this at the bottom of this, which is a bounce here. Or we can move it here to the bottom of this wick on this candle. If I press down on this thing any harder than I need to, it throws that dictionary thing up. I need to figure out how to turn that off. But as you can see, our Bollinger Bands have spread out. Let me tell y'all another secret. When we are pumping, every time you get one of these, some of them this cross, you could make it anything you want. But this is the 50 EMA, this is the 20 EMA. See, 50, 20. But when we're pumping, every time this lights back up, it's fixing to pump again. So that's where you buy in. You don't catch a pump at the top. And when I'm talking about pumping, I'm talking about pumping hard, pumping real hard. It'll pull back a bit, go hard. All in just a matter of 10 minutes. But every time one of these lights up, when this crosses, this thing will pump again. So if you want to get in and do like 50 or 75x and do some bigger money and gain a bunch, that's how you do that. Right now we're just creeping along. It's done pretty good today. I think we can pull this down to this one. Yeah. So I'm thinking we'll probably bounce here. Asia's in the market. They're just getting in. It's showing 7:38 here. I'm on Central Standard Time. Parts of Asia and Russia mainly. Parts like that get in around 3:30. South Asia's coming on probably now, maybe in the next hour and a half. And they could push this on up. But what we'll probably do is bounce off of here, because see, our tops are lined up. Here's our lowest point on our push up that we can touch. We can move this over. As you can see, you can't touch anything else down here with this. So this is going to be our main support off our trend line here. This is our main trend line. All day we've been trading high. So we was due for a pullback. Y'all can't see the RSI, and I can't move it because it is recording. It won't let me move it. Okay. Anyway, the RSI is at the bottom on the 15. So what I'm expecting is this 50 to start moving up. Bollinger Bands are going to start to close. Then, as you see, every time they start getting tighter, we get a pump. When they open up, it starts coming down. Now, when you're coming down, it does just the opposite. Let me see if I can move this over. See all this downward travel? They tightened up, it went up. They started opening up, it come down. Started tightening back up, went up. It's just a little info on how the Bollinger Bands work. When you're going sideways, if it tightens up and gets real tight, y'all can see how tight it got right here. It's fixed to go one way or the other. You got to watch where your 50 and 20 EMA is. Y'all can see here I got a 20 EMA and a 20-50 EMA cross, and my Bollinger Band set on 20 and 2. So there's stuff like this you just have to watch. And it will help you a lot with your trading. I know people don't get on here and tell y'all this, and also if you click on your little trend line tools over here and you go down, let's see if I can do it this way. Y'all see this parallel channel? Well, that's what this is right here. It comes out as a line. You stretch it out to where you want it, and then you move it. Set your trend progression, and you're good to go. Anyway, I thought I'd just school y'all a little bit on this today, especially for you newcomers. And never ever, this is my philosophy. If I'm and along, which means upwards, going along. It's the green one, the green button. I'll wait till I get a trend line like this right here. Like I had this trend line, this trend line, this trend line. Once I had them three, I kind of knew where it was going. But see, we didn't get another bottom. Actually, it was coming up down here. When it bounced here and bounced here, I kind of had a good idea. Because it kind of stays with the progression, so I bought here. I should have bought here, but I wasn't paying attention. I was cooking breakfast. Trying to cook me some bacon and eggs this morning, so. But I got in here. As y'all can see, all day it's been going up. Now I was up like $42 here, I think. And the downward progression took me back down to $24. So, if we bounce here, I'm sure we'll go back up. Here I'll be around 50. We did break through here, but for some reason, they pulled back. So we have to break through the 274 again. I don't understand them sometimes. Maybe there's parts of the country that don't get liquidation heat map that wouldn't know what this is. It's not gonna let me do it, but as y'all can see over here, it's your liquidation and how much money it has to blow through. If we blowed through it down here, no problems. So it is what it is. But anyway, as y'all can see, we're sitting on top of some heavy liquidity right now. So I think we'll turn around. We may not even touch bottom here. It may go back up, and I may have to move this back up here like this. I like to stay with the trend line. Now, if it is going down, you want your top trend line to be on the bars coming downward. Going up, you want it on the bottom. But it pretty much stays in sync. It'll get out a little bit, or make you think it's getting out and taking a different direction every once in a while, but it'll come back in unless you just get a hard pump toward the north. As y'all can see, I had another trend line earlier that came down through here, and it may still be there. No, I think I deleted it. But it was the top. I think it come right down through here. It was the top from the old one, and I can go back to the 1 hour and show y'all how this is done. So you would take and get you a trend line bar. You run them. Just say we was running here. Started down here. With this at the top of this candle right here. And here. Here. And once you, as y'all can see the fair value gap there, it made a nice one. So once we broke that, you would move it back up to here. Made another fair value gap right here. So, and once that is no longer useful to you, get it out of the way. But as you can see, it's matching up with our bottom here, where we're going to bounce off of. So, see there? It's not perfect, but it's close. A lot of times it'll be dead on. Sometimes you can wick down below it a little bit. As far as this goes, you wouldn't want to wick outside of your trend lines. Let's go back to the 5 here. See how it's touching right there? touching, touching, and that's what you want. You want your trend line straight. So we got this touch here at the bottom, we got this touch here at the top, and because we haven't came back down, my trend line was up here earlier, and once it dropped back down, I brought my top back to here where it was supposed to be. It kind of just gives me a little better idea of where we're going. It looks like we're spooning out. Probably come down and touch trend line here and go back up. Now, let me tell y'all this because this is important. Your tops are lined up, your bottom's lined up, and you want that sucker lined up, On your 5-minute chart, if this breaks this line, and this 5-minute candle closes on this side of this line, and you have a liquidation close to here, get out or drop your liquidation price, because once it breaks this line, it's coming back down to your next support, which here would probably be, we'll come to here first. If it breaks this, then we'll come down to 263, then we'd come down to 260, then we'd come down to 257, probably more like 259 really. Your actual supports are here at the bottom of these candles. See how they wick down, so we count that. But if you wanted to do a buy, set up a buy, you would do it at the bottom of the candles. Like here, you'd put one in. It says 258, probably 259 on TradingView, to be honest. But you go off whatever program you are trading on. Use its scale, because that's where your buy is going to be set, where your liquidation is going to be set. If you got different numbers on a different map and you're trying to trade it, it'll get you in trouble. So see, from here to here is a $20 drop, but we're in for the long haul. We're gonna let this ride. If we come back down to 259, get anywhere close to it, I'll throw some more money in it and try to get our levels down. But anyway, that's 22 minutes. I've been on here long enough blabbering, but I just thought I'd give y'all an idea on how to trade, kind of a crash course. And I will put the link to BitUnix in the description. If y'all want to get on here and try it, you can send. Now listen to me. Most of these platforms only use USDT to trade. If you go into BitUnix and you can buy, but you're going to have to KYC if you buy USDT. Now, if you got Coinbase or somewhere like something like that, you can send USDT over. Use your ERC20, because Coinbase won't let you use anything else. Your money will get lost. Use ERC20 on all of them if you can. It may cost a little bit more, but late at night and early in the morning is the best time to send. It's about the cheapest. I think cheapest I've sent it's about 60 cents. I have seen times where it was $60 to send $5. So, and don't send less than $5 whatever you do, because it'll be tied up and you have to wait till the next day for them to clear it in your account, because they have a minimum. So send at least $5 on top of whatever your sending fee is. But you can only trade with USDT, and when you get in, you'll want to transfer from spot to futures. You have to transfer the USDT from spot to futures. Then you can go in and pull up your XRP and get in and set your thing up and trade. Like if I was going to buy, I would buy this line. But I'm already bought. So always buy the bottom of the trend lines when you're going up. When you're angled down, when you're in a downtrend, buy the top trend lines. And you would do that with a short sell. Long is buy. It's the green one. Sell is the red one. Sell is for going down. Buy is for going up. Green up, red down. Remember that. But anyway, it's just a little crash course on trading for y'all, and I hope this helps some of y'all out. There's vehicles going by. I don't know who's hanging out here going up and down this road, but usually ain't a lot of traffic, but there is tonight for some reason. But anyways, yeah, I hope this helped y'all out, and if y'all need any or have any questions about trading, just drop them in the description box. I don't mind helping at all. Everybody needs a hand every now and then. I enjoy helping people. I want everybody to be able to make money doing this. I'm not gonna be one of them greedy people who try to keep all the information to myself. But don't FOMO in. Don't just come in and buy anywhere. Make sure you know which way the trend's going. Like this one's going up. We have confirmed going up. Could it turn and start coming down? Yes. Find your support and resistance lines. You can actually go to the XRP live chart on YouTube. Forex Education has live streams of XRP, HBAR, all of them. So utilize that, and it'll help you. You can see the demand lines, which will be probably here right now, and your supply line will be up here. So yeah, it's a great tool to have. You can also keep Bitcoin open on here and go to it and run you a trend line, because I'm going to tell you, sometimes Bitcoin may be way down here, look totally different from here, but if you'll put this on, you can figure out where it's going. Just be vigilant of what you're doing. Pay attention. Don't get in a hurry. Only buy the trend lines. And try not to overdo it with your leverage. If you stay 25 and below, you'll have plenty of room for your liquidation numbers. Like this buy-in was at 260, liquidation's at 252. And don't forget, you can always add margin to bring this number right here down. If you get scared, the more you add, the lower your liquidation number is. You can add enough to get you down to 0. I've done it. So, yeah. And then you ain't never got to worry about getting liquidated. Sooner or later, it's going to come back up. You might have to wait a week or two. And yes, it costs, the clock is running the whole time, but it's not much. I think most of the time it's a couple cents a day. I think I ran for a week, and it was like $1, like $1.20 or something for like a week or two. Anyway, we almost at 30 minutes. I've talked long enough. Like I said, I'll put the link to BitUnix in the description box if you want to start trading. I'm going to start doing videos to help people learn how to trade. And I'll gladly help y'all any way I can. I can't give y'all financial advice, but I can give y'all information on how to do this. I can tell y'all the basics, show y'all the basics. I can't tell y'all where to buy in, but you can see from my chart where you should be buying in. The bottoms. If we was trending down, you'd be buying the tops. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. Y'all have a good night. I hope y'all enjoy y'all's evening. And make a lot of money. Just let it print. It'll print for as long as you let it. I've seen people run these things for 6 months, so I've never done it. About 2 weeks is about all I can handle. I gotta close out and I'll just start over. But anyway, y'all have a good evening, and like I said, link to BitUnix will be in the description. If y'all want to trade, just download it, and you send USDT over from whatever exchange you use. Anyway, y'all have a good day, and we'll see y'all later.